Welcome back to the Ford Arts Podcast. I'm your host, Logan C. To my right, Carson Steele, Grayson Moore, and Jacob Aycock. And fellas, what a rivalry week it was.
I delivered.
I see that TikTok all the time. It's like Devontae Adams trying to say rivalry.
Yeah, I can't do it. Rivalry.
What an RW we had.
Yep, it was crazy. We will go over real quick before we get into any Iron Ball madness. Let's just go over the week that was. We got a new leader, new GOAT, some would say.
He's got it on.
He's got the chain on, Grayson.
Got me by one.
After, what, a 4-week tie?
It was longer than that, I'm pretty sure.
It was a while.
Yeah.
Like a 4-week tie. We have broke it. Jacob.
You okay, bud? You having a stroke?
Yeah. Jacob went 2-1. The push god.
Saving my ass.
That gives him a 34-30-4 record at 53%. The only one of us left that is profitable. Damn. It hurts. It hurts.
There's always next year, right?
Yeah. So he cashed his Missouri lock -7.5. Cashed Michigan -3.5. The push was Ole Miss -10. Losses are Alabama -14.5. Oregon State +13.5. Don't get it in the Iron Bowl. I think we'll just go over that together after we go through the records.
I think
I think we should just go over the Michigan-Ohio State game together as well. So, Missouri.
Arkansas didn't stand a chance, and
their quarterback got hurt. KJ Jefferson got hurt early.
That
helped.
Ole Miss. Mississippi State put up a better ball game than I think most of us really thought they were going to.
Yeah, they had a little fight in them.
Yeah.
We'll fight in that dog.
Oregon State.
Yeah, they got smoked.
It wasn't that bad though. Like going into the second half, really.
I didn't really watch it. I was score watching on it.
It was okay.
It was Friday night.
I'll let you
right?
know. Yeah. So it was 10-7. Oregon State gets the ball. Second quarter goes down. They leave 47 seconds on the clock. They score 14-10. They're getting the ball back at half or after half. They're getting the ball back after half. All they have to do is stop Oregon from scoring. 47 seconds. Impossible.
Yeah.
They go down in like a matter of a nano and just whip that thing in there. And I think there was still like 20-something seconds left on the clock. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah. So Grayson, we said lost his spot. He had a 2-3 week. I always get those backwards, don't I? I feel like I mess that up every time.
You did good this time.
Lost the lock of the century, as he said, the Iowa over. Why did you?
No.
You got Iowa. You got Iowa.
No.
I got Iowa there.
No. We all watched that game.
You wrote me into it.
I've never seen some.
I never felt so confident after I heard that come out of his lips last week.
No, there were so many blocked field goals. Holy
Two of them.
shit.
Yeah.
That's a lot for one game.
A lot. Yeah, it was a lot. It was on one team.
Does this mean every regular season Iowa game has hit the under?
No.
Penn State hit the over by themselves.
Okay, all right.
It's miserable. I hate them.
You also lost Liberty -16.5.
Somehow it was 35-7 into the third quarter. I said that one's easy. I said I've got Jacob. We're good. We're gonna stay tied up. And I go back and check. My little alert pops up. They backdoored me.
Florida +6.5.
That one felt good.
Who'd they play?
Florida State.
I'm sure it did.
No,
the
it
first
did.
little bit.
No, it still felt good.
Uglied up, yeah.
Florida State's in trouble, I think.
Oh yeah.
The wins were LSU -11. Somehow you pulled that out.
Barely.
That was
They did that with you too a few weeks ago.
Missouri.
Yeah.
The Missouri game. Yeah. Somehow you got that, and then Kansas -6.
That's a good bit.
I didn't watch
Kansas
that.
was pretty good. They just went in there and kicked their ass.
They did.
Good.
They handled business.
Yep. So that leaves Grayson at 35-32-1 at 52%. Little shake up at the bottom. I passed Carson this week. I'm in third place at 33-5 at 49%. Maybe I should get a little credit for not having to push all year.
Man, it's impressive. Not
Only
to do
one,
it.
yeah.
I don't know how to take
All right,
those.
honestly, 33-35 at 49% is not terrible considering I've had 3 weeks.
Oh
0 and
yeah,
5.
that's very.
3 weeks.
You've
0
had a lot
and
of
5.
bounce backs for sure.
I've had a lot of 3 and 2s, a couple 4 and 1s, but just 3 0 and 5 weeks. Like if I could make those 2 and 3, I'm sitting up there with you. But I didn't. They were 0 and 5. 3 0 and 5 weeks is insane. So I lost my lock, Bama. I lost Ohio State plus 3.5, which honestly I still don't feel like it was a terrible beat. They had a chance, but they lost. Cashed Iowa plus 2.5. Don't know why they were underdogs. That game was brutal watch until the very end.
terrible.
It was awful.
The quarterback play is awful.
It was atrocious.
Their quarterback's 35 for Iowa.
Yeah, and he's like huge.
Yeah, he looks like Big Ben's
He can't
cousin.
move. He
No.
is immobile. Maryland minus 1.5 was easy.
Yeah.
That was very easy. Clemson minus 7 was the other win.
It did not look. It was not impressive. I thought it would have been way
Wasn't
more impressive.
but they covered.
Beamer ball.
Jesus.
The Maryland minus 1.5 was by far the easiest bet of the week, and then of course it was the one I had the least amount of money on.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yep.
That's how it goes.
Yeah. So end of the week up, Carson dropped down with a 2 and 3 week. He did cash his lock, LSU minus 11 by the grace of God. New Mexico State cashed again, plus 2.5. The losses were Louisville minus 7, yikes. Bama minus 14.5, and Tennessee minus 27.
Yeah, LSU, I was afraid, but Jaden Daniels did his thing at the end. New Mexico State, I was just riding that vibe of when they beat Auburn. So
I didn't trust
that
it.
worked out.
That was a good pick. I didn't
pick.
trust it.
Tennessee, I didn't watch too much of this game. I was putting all my energy into watching the Iron Bowl. They had it for the most part. I checked the score. I'm like, we're good. We're good. And they missed it by 4. So I got backdoored on that one. Louisville
Got beat.
I warned you.
letdowns. God, I've bet on them 3 times this year, and they've screwed me over every time.
I like betting on them.
Will I be done? Probably not.
You can't, like, look. I heard something like, or saying something, Louisville, like, was a look ahead spot, Florida State. You can't look ahead on a rivalry week.
No.
I mean, no.
I was riding that home field advantage. I thought they'd have a better shot being at home. But
What was the final score of that game?
I'm not
Kentucky
sure.
Kentucky won outright.
Yeah.
But I don't remember what the final was. I can look.
I sprinkled some NC State money line. That was nice.
Yeah, they won, didn't they?
Yeah, Drake May just don't care anymore, does he?
Yeah,
he,
but-
he don't.
He's got his eyes elsewhere.
The Louisville Kentucky game.
I think it was a lot of double digits, was it not?
What's going on there? You get a top 25. Let me find some. Oh, there it was. 38-31. So they won by touchdown.
Who did Duke play?
No.
No.
Wake Forest.
Probably Wake Forest.
Wake Forest.
Did they win?
I don't know.
Duke won.
Not on
think.
my radar. Duke played Pitt and they did win.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah. They
covered
They beat them, what?
by 11.
Yes. 2 scores.
Was Riley Leonard back?
Has he been back or is he hurt? For the rest
I
of the
haven't
year?
watched Duke in a long time, if y'all want me to be honest.
God, that was
It's been
fun for a
several
little
weeks.
bit. It's
Yeah.
fun for a little bit. There's
Once
been
they
a
got-
lot of.
It's kind of like Notre Dame early. Notre Dame early. I feel like we watched every single game they had, and then they lost a couple, and then we just kind of forgot about them. Or I did, at least. They covered against Stanford.
This
year.
season's been.
It's been a whirlwind, man.
It's been great. It's kind of what I expected, that it was kind of anybody's game, anybody's championship this year. But
There's not been the
there's been-
upset, so
well, there's been like you had the rise of Duke, and then Louisville kind of snuck up. And
yeah,
then,
all the teams that are like what ranked, 10 to, or like really like 8
let's
to
say anywhere
7,
outside the.
7 to like 15. Like they rise in, then they get beat, brought down. And
There's
it's
been a
just-
lot of high, and like the beginning of the year, Notre Dame looked so
Clemson.
good.
Clemson. Like, what about Clemson? Like we come into the season, Clemson was
It's been a hell of a year.
Colorado.
Colorado. Yeah, remember that whole whirlwind?
It's kind of been a tricky year to bet, but it's been really fun.
On Washington State and Oregon State were like that was like a top 15 matchup.
Yeah. Now what?
Now Washington State's 5-7.
What do you think your favorite game you've watched this season has been so far?
Oh, that's a good question.
Other than the Iron Bowl I just watched.
All right, no.
Well, I mean, that's not my
Go
favorite.
on-
That's not my favorite.
Go
I'm
on
gonna go
Bama.
with
No Bama game. Just-
Oklahoma, Texas was my favorite.
That was a
That's
great game.
good.
That was a really good game. That's a good answer.
I think
Oregon, Washington.
Oregon, Texas Tech was fun. Well, like all good ball game. Oregon, Washington for sure.
Oregon, Washington was a fun game.
I'll take my personal as Oregon, Texas Tech. mainly because the cover.
God, they're all so good. I don't know which one.
It's been a lot of good football this year.
Probably Notre Dame, Ohio State.
It's a
No.
slugfest.
It's slug. Yeah, slow.
Wait. I'm thinking. Any Duke games that were just ecstatic? Not really.
Not really.
Yeah,
I mean,
they smoked Clemson.
what they
first
do?
game.
Well, Notre Dame and Duke. Notre Dame won that.
The game was fun because I had Duke money line. That was fun.
Florida
Yeah,
State
Notre
LSU.
Dame and
Florida
Duke.
State LSU didn't really. I don't know. That was
Florida
weird.
State LSU was fun.
We hyped that
Yeah,
game
it
up
was.
so much. The
Well,
beginning
yeah, it
of
was
the
the
year.
biggest game. It was the biggest. I mean, it was the first big game. I'm trying to think of some more. Like Georgia didn't really have a good game all year.
Not really.
I mean,
Well, South Carolina. I mean,
yeah, but not like a marquee matchup. Whatever
Mhm.
needed Michigan. I don't know. I guess I'll go Oregon, Washington, and then the Texas Oklahoma game was awesome.
Well, you said you can't do Bama, so
You can if you want to.
The Iron Bowl. Let's get into it. You want to?
yeah, let's talk about it.
I wouldn't even say it's my favorite game. It was just miserable.
Yeah, it
I
was
didn't get to watch
miserable
much of
for
it,
the
but
most
it was
part.
miserable.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Grayson was on Splash Mountain.
There was a lot of key moments that just like I lost a year and a half of my life Saturday. I'm confident in it. I
There
hurt
was
myself.
a lot of bad officiating for both sides.
Have you seen? I saw it on Twitter. It was like all the penalties for the top like 8 teams or whatever. They're the highest like penalties. They're crazy.
The
Well,
officiating was terrible in that second half. Like there was the missed face mask call on Auburn on the kickoff or like on Alabama.
I think
for
I saw
Auburn.
that. I think I like got on there for just a minute.
There was that call, and then there was like 100 makeup calls for that. And
Burton's
just-
foot that was
Burton's
clearly
foot.
inbounds.
Yeah, they called that. That was so like to set that up. Like that was us driving down to score and take the lead, and then it was third down. They call it a catch, and then the back judge comes in and overrules it, and then calls it incomplete. And then they review it, and then they call it incomplete, and then because they changed the call on the field.
Bama's still chilling at 8.
He had Auburn money line, so
But then, football gods seen that was bullshit, and he muffed the punt.
Can we get on that, or do you want to leave? Just forget about it. The playoff.
Oh yeah, we can
Say who
change
goes
that.
top 4. How they rearrange it. Bama's 8. It's been fun.
Yeah, somebody talk through the Iron Bowl while I do this.
The issue with the muff punt here. When did punts?
Wow.
God, that's such horse shit.
Wow.
When did punts become?
So Oregon's gonna be over Ohio State. I'm surprised about that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. The committee just, dude, they
Look
will
at
not get
Mizzou,
Oregon's
bro.
out. They love Oregon.
Look at Mizzou.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it is
Where's
crazy.
Florida
When
State?
did they're at 4?
they're gonna get beat, so it'll be all right.
Hey,
They may be at 5.
they're 4.
No, they're 4.
Washington's 3. It's gonna be so much to shake up.
They
Not really.
there's no.
It could be.
Someone explain to me if you can return an onside kick.
Why couldn't you?
If you're on the kicking team, well,
No, you can't.
you
It's
can't.
dead where you
That
pick it up.
explains it.
Yeah,
That
you
explains
can't.
it.
You're talking about the muff punt where we picked it up and we
But
should have
I thought
scored.
that
but
was
they didn't.
live. I thought muff
I thought
punts
it was
were
too.
live.
I think they said he
He did the fair catch thing. Is that right? Is that what we're talking about?
That shouldn't matter.
I don't think he did fair catch it.
No,
Oh,
he
no.
waved his arm. If we're thinking about the same one I'm thinking about.
It was towards the end of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
I really don't know. I don't know why.
If he would have fair call, I think it is dead where you pick it up. But if it was just a muff punt, it should have been.
Yeah,
a
he
fumble
fair
recovery.
called. I
That-
remember somebody asked me why didn't they obliterate him.
That
He
and the
went
cover.
like this.
That and to cover the spread. It wouldn't have helped us. It would have helped the ones who paid attention to the line and took that 10 at halftime.
I did.
Yeah.
Well, I had
See,
10 and a half.
that would have put us up perfect. Would have been a perfect
The
amount.
pick six didn't count either. At the
Yeah,
end.
that's what I'm talking about.
Well, he did
That
step
would-
out on
that
that
would've
one,
pissed
did he
me
not?
off.
No, I didn't say. I don't think he did.
Oh,
No.
I thought he stepped.
It didn't matter. So I mean, it didn't
I'll go to
matter,
my
It did
grave.
matter to some people.
I'll go to my grave.
Alabama
saying
team
they didn't
total.
step out.
You're not pulled up. on
Everybody was like, just go down. I was like, do not go down.
Yeah,
Crib it.
it was a crazy Iron Bowl. I mean, like just enjoy. Like if you go into the Iron Bowl and it's at Jordan Hare, throw out the rankings, throw out the record. It don't matter. It's going to be some
Yeah.
funk shit that happens.
Everybody's 0-0 going into the Iron Bowl.
Exactly. If it's in Jordan Hare, Now, like when it's in Tuscaloosa, the better team usually wins.
I don't see how you don't send a little pressure on a Hail Mary pass. I mean, he could have made a cake back there.
Every defensive coach should have been fired.
There was
You
nothing.
drop 8 guys.
Why are you rushing 4?
They rushed 3. Well, they rushed 2. They rushed 2 and had a spy. For one, Jalen Milroe is a
He's
good athlete.
not getting
He's not
30
cribbing
yards.
those.
Not
dude.
running 30
Yeah.
yards on 4th down. Now, if it was 3rd down, like the play before that, I understand it, where you don't want to get like half, and which what he should have done instead of throwing it when he was past the line of scrimmage. But dude,
God,
how do you drop 8? Why is there not just 8 guys lined up on the goal line and just knock it down?
There's
Why
no.
is there not 4 guys on the front of the on the goal line and then 4 guys
How do you end
on the
up
back line?
how do you end up dropping 8 players and then having 1-on-1 on a whole
Man
side of the
coverage.
field, man coverage on the side of a field? How is that possible? The math ain't mathing. Where's the other 7 guys at?
The DB that got scored on before the play, if you watch it, he looked like he was confused from the jump. He was telling somebody to move, and then play started. He's like, "Oh crap, we're starting!" So he ran back.
Well, the play, it was a design. It wasn't just a Hail Mary. It was a design play call for that situation.
Yeah.
Or it's called Gravedigger, and you run kind of everybody in the middle, and it really only worked because they only rushed 2 guys, so there's no pressure. He had all day
They rush
because it took a long time to develop. Because I mean, it was 35-yard throw, or whatever, And like they ran kind of all in the middle, and then 2 guys like broke out.
It was a hell of a throw.
Because there was another guy open on the other side of the field, and everybody else was just in the middle. It was like 6 Auburn defenders in the middle, and I don't know. It was a perfect throw, great catch.
Touchdown of the year.
Yeah, it has to be. It has to be the best throw of the year. Like really,
definitely
when
up there for it. at
when
least.
the ball on 2nd down, that possession, when the ball was snapped past Milroe, that's when I realized, I was like, we're gonna get beat. That's when I lost hope. The whole game, I never thought we were gonna get beat. I was worried about the cover. I didn't think we were going. I mean, obviously we weren't gonna cover at that point. But when it snapped by him and then he fell and like we were stuck in 30-yard range, whatever, with goal to go, no first down. I was like, we're beat. I was like, season's over, whatever. Like it's over. Like,
If you
and then the dumb motherfuckers didn't cover him. I don't understand.
It's just a good football.
Yeah,
play.
we'll go. Hey, you just got to sometimes, you get what I'm saying, don't you?
They pushed me out, and then they pulled me
I'm
back in.
coming right back in.
They pulled me right back in. It was insane. I couldn't believe when he threw it. I was expecting like a jump ball. Like I was already mad.
Dude, when he threw it, I was like, "Fuck!" He threw that out of the bag. I was like, he just.
How do you like?
I
dude,
was expecting they panned the ball first, and I'm waiting to see a big ass pile. That's what my mind was.
That's what I thought. I thought it was a jump ball.
And I
thought it was
see
a jump ball.
1-on-1.
I thought it was a jump ball.
I'm
And
like,
then
what?
Yeah, I could not believe that there was only one guy over there.
Dude, when he first caught it, I was like, "Fuck, he's out of bounds," and then I was like, "Both feet are in," and then I was like,
Auburn,
"Fuck."
Auburn, like Alabama didn't win that game in my eyes. Auburn lost it.
Oh yeah,
They choked. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
literally, all you have to do is you could tackle them.
this
you
is
could
our,
tackle the. You could
this
pick
was
up
our,
the guy.
This was our kick 6 moment.
Yeah, it was.
It
You could
was.
pick up the guy and throw him out of bounds and literally mug him in the hallway, and it would be better than
Yeah,
letting him catch that.
Yeah.
Like
If you have
get a
three-
PI, get a PI. I'm not going down with him getting his hands on the ball.
exactly. Make them play. Make them throw it again.
Yeah,
I mean, they're going to get the ball at the 15.
you get the
but
ball
at the same
15,
time,
you get
yeah.
a first down.
Do you
But,
like
still
that?
30 seconds left.
Do you like that it happened in Jordan Hare better than Tuscaloosa?
Oh yeah, I do.
Oh, yeah.
I love that
Oh, yeah,
fact.
me
I
too.
love that
Yeah,
fact.
way.
I'm so glad that there were so many fucking people in there crying.
You could hear a
Did it
pin,
make
you
me
could hear
cry?
a pin drop after that catch.
The Auburn fans crying, they like react because everybody had their phones out, like with reactions to it because they're
Yeah.
about to win.
Uh-huh.
Whatever. And then the sad Auburn fans leaving the stadium.
Then like they just close their phone and they have to video themselves back at their house. Like,
Dude,
what the
I
fuck
could-
happened?
like if I could get those videos liquidized, I would shoot it in my arms. I
Yeah.
love it so much.
There's nothing worse than, especially for the girls that are now memes, like you get all bedaubed up, you think you're going to have a great afternoon at the game, and next thing you know, you're on Twitter just flooding timelines.
I do respect those girls though because they love ball enough to cry over it, and
Yeah,
I love the cameraman for finding them.
they're it's either that
they're
or,
not there just for the socials. That they're crying.
Yeah.
I like that. I respect that.
True.
But I love seeing it. Sad Auburn fans.
My
on
favorite,
Twitter.
my,
scores
yeah,
would've been
dude,
so wild,
the
though.
Auburn fans on Twitter, man,
They are miserable.
God.
They are miserable.
It's poetry to my eyes.
And I love it because if the throw didn't happen, it would be the other way
They'd be
around.
talking
yeah.
I
shit.
would be the miserable one.
Yes.
And I would be the same way.
Yes.
I'm the same way. Like, I'm no better. I'm not saying that. I would be the one bitching about the refs and bitching
Dude,
about this and
I just
that.
wish somebody would
But
have.
I love watching them do it instead of me.
I wish somebody would have just replied to my tweet, like one of my tweets with something.
I can't stand. I'm fine with talking shit and saying blaming the refs. I can't stand when either fan base, like after you win and you're talking your shit, the other fan base be like, "Well, yeah, that's so classy of you. Shut the hell up."
Yeah, I also hate the Auburn excuse. It's like, well, we shouldn't have been in that game. Like
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, you
Like,
should have kicked our ass.
Yeah, that's exactly
You're
what they
playing
say
a
every
home
year.
game. You're playing a home game.
Like, it don't matter.
Don't count yourselves out.
They do that. They have that excuse. Jarrett
Yeah.
had it ready to go.
Oh,
Like,
no.
he had it ready. But that's the Auburn excuse. It's like, it's a win-win for them when we beat the shit out of, like when they come to Tuscaloosa next year and we beat the dog shit out of them. They're gonna be like, well, yeah, y'all should. We suck, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, we don't have that excuse.
What did Caleb say? You talked to him.
Yeah, I did.
Dude, he wasn't. I
wasn't-
know him.
He said we choked. He said they choked.
Yeah.
He did. He
Great-
admitted to the refs like
great
after the
fan.
missed face.
Great fan of football.
He was like, dude, we had like every call in our favor, and we muffed the punt. And
He is a
then
wonderful
left it over
football fan. That's the great part about watching a game.
Not when we
with him.
beat Georgia last year. He stormed the hell out.
there. Yeah,
That was 2 years ago. We didn't.
Or yeah, whatever year it was.
Yeah, we definitely didn't do it last year.
Yeah, he was more bent out of shape because of the parlay that was in place for him.
yeah. He's got a sucky football fan. The Giants are terrible.
Yeah.
The
Not
Giants-
any worse than the Patriots.
The Giants Auburn combo's tough.
So what about?
Don't worry, he got revenge in the Natty though. He did. He got his. He got his Georgia win.
About Michigan game. You'll talk about it.
Yeah.
What are we looking like on time?
23, 24.
Let's knock it out real quick.
No, yeah. I mean, I don't have a whole lot on it.
I think Kyle McCord lost you that game.
Definitely,
Yeah,
did.
definitely. Yeah. The pick. I mean, on your side of the field,
They're,
right there.
I feel like
They
they're.
put them behind. They were playing behind the whole.
I
game.
feel like they're going and getting a quarterback this year.
Probably. Yeah.
What is Kyle McCord?
It was sophomore.
Ass cheeks.
Yeah.
He was a freshman last year, but he didn't.
If Ryan Day loses,
no, he may be a true freshman.
if Ryan Day
Dude,
loses this
all
game
you
again
have
next
to
year,
do-
is he gone?
I don't know.
All you have to do
He's a good
is
play
get
caller,
the
for
ball.
real. I mean,
to
I don't
Ryan.
feel like he's going right now, but
He's a really good play caller.
if you lose next year, that's 4 in a row.
If you lose next year, I think he's gone.
All you got to do is get the ball to Maserati Ride.
Right.
That's all you got to do.
Yeah. He can't. No, Kyle McCord's just. I mean, really, I don't think he played terrible because I don't
Michigan's-
think Blake
Michigan's-
Corum played great. I mean, or not Blake Corum. Blake Corum did play great. I don't think JJ McCarthy played great. He made a
Dude,
really good throw.
JJ
on the
McCarthy
touchdown.
is just existing.
He's
They
He's
have the
game
best
manager.
running.
he's Stetson Bennett,
Yeah, game
Yeah.
manager.
but I think
Yeah.
a little worse.
Yeah.
If that
For
makes
sure.
sense. A little less talented Stetson.
He-
Bennett. He made a great throw on that one touchdown that was like kind of.
What do you think about that?
I think it was a touchdown. I think you call it on the field touchdown. I think.
I
It's a
think he
touchdown. I think
crossed
broke
the ball.
plane.
That's what I
Yeah.
was fixing to say. I think it, but if you have to control the ball to the fucking ground in the end zone, I would then say
Yeah.
fumble.
I think if it would
I
have
think he
been
crossed the plane.
a random throw on second down that wasn't a touchdown, they would have probably gave him the pick.
But I think if they called it on the field an interception, I don't think you could overturn it into a touchdown. Does that make sense?
Strength of schedule ranks 7th, Bama, 9th, Oregon.
He's no this the chair guy. He was talking about how Oregon has just dominated since they played Washington or whatever. Got beat by Washington.
What is
Who
the
the fuck has they played?
All right.
Anyway,
What else do you have? I mean, Blake Corum 2 touchdowns.
if Donovan Edwards hadn't got hurt?
That tackle. What's his?
Yeah, the All American. Yeah,
Yeah,
What
that's going to
happened?
hurt them going forward.
What was on the last play? Was it a pick or he threw
It
it?
is. They're missing they're missing 2 linemen now.
No, they're just missing him.
No, their right tackle's hurt.
Michigan.
Yeah, he's
Are
out
you
for the
sure?
year. Yeah.
Didn't he
They-
hurt his ankle or something?
Well, they had the All-American guard that got hurt, and then their
Yeah.
tackle was out going into the game. So now they're down 2 star offensive linemen.
Dude, I think they're gonna be okay, Logan.
I mean, when you get to the playoffs,
They
that matters.
they have depth at offensive line. They brought in, huh?
I don't think. I mean, I don't know. Just
They brought in two transfers this year.
McCarthy's
the thing.
he's not he's all right. He's good for the system and everything, but I don't think he's good enough to make like pressure throws and
He's not going to beat
their
you.
receivers. I mean,
No, you're not going to win. I mean, that's the thing. If he has to play somebody with a good run defense,
the
then they're, but that's also the thing. If you can stop Michigan running the ball, because if you let them get the feet moving, they're fixing to run right through your ass.
They go in there and beat you 10-0.
Yeah.
It won't be nothing to them. But
And they're not going to give a shit. They don't give a shit about the point spread. Some of these teams, they're all about, they're all about their points. Michigan just wants the dub.
at 27.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good game. It delivered. It had the whatever. I hate Kyle McCord threw the 2 interceptions. That's really what lost me the bet.
The one really just lost it for
the
you.
first one, lost it.
Yeah.
And because then you're playing behind the whole game.
Because the second one,
They didn't have a lead the entire second
dude,
half.
man, you can kind of tell when those last second interceptions are going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, that one don't bother me. The one in your own, it gave them a touchdown.
Yeah.
I mean, it gave Michigan the 7 points they needed.
But all 5-yard hitches. That's what they should have just went out there and killed them on, but they didn't.
Yeah. All right, so man, we can count that as the Week 13 recap, and we'll get into championship games. All right, welcome back to the Four Arts Pod. We are going to go over our regular season win totals from way back in July. We took these. It's been a long season. It feels quick though. To me, it felt pretty quick. But we're going to go over who cashed, who didn't, who may be owing their bookie a little money after these hit the account. Who do we want to start with? We want to start with Carson.
I don't care.
God, y'all are just lifeless. What? Get
Well,
off.
I'm
your phone.
going to see
My bad,
what
dude. I
I've
was
won
reading.
and
I'm
lost.
going to tell you. I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
I'm going to tell
I
you.
can go through mine. I know mine.
I'm going to tell you. All right. So Carson had Clemson over 10 wins.
Yikes.
Damn, boy.
Yikes.
How many do they have right
He
now?
was very high on their quarterback at the beginning of the
Oh,
season.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was
then about week 3.
Yeah.
Then about week 3, he was like, "Fuck that guy."
I was high on that connection from their OC coming from TCU. I thought that connection would work, but clearly didn't.
So Clemson was 8-4 through the regular season. So you missed it by 2 games.
Damn.
You also had LSU over 9.5 wins.
Missed it by 1, I believe.
And yep, they are 9-3.
Does bowl games count?
Nope. Regular season win totals.
If they had a defense, man. That's
And then you had Texas under 9.5. So 0-3 for Carson.
Quinn Ewers, man.
Swinging a whiff.
What's his Heisman odds?
Yeah, I don't know.
If he wouldn't have got hurt, then maybe. But
Yeah.
Grayson, over 9.5 wins for the USC Trojans.
Right down the drain, boy.
no one saw it getting that bad. It got bad.
It got bad quick.
bad.
I'm glad
Auburn-
it did. I'm glad it did.
Yeah,
Time
So
to-
I couldn't,
I had them in my playoff, I think, projected.
yeah. Auburn Tigers over 6.5.
You're bombs for that.
New Mexico State.
That's right.
Was
He was
all you
pulling
needed.
Bama.
That's
He was
crazy.
pulling Bama, bro.
They actually
He was-
surprised me, yeah. But still,
All you needed them was to beat New Mexico State.
actually, and this is good. I put the most money on Tennessee under 9.5 wins.
Tennessee
So
under 9.5 cash.
I'll take
that.
this.
That was
Very
a good.
nice.
That was a good one.
that felt good.
Jacob, Notre Dame Fighting Irish over 8.5 cashed.
Will they get 9?
Got 9 wins.
Nah,
Good job.
Vandy's such a fucking. Whoa. Go ahead.
Vandy
Go ahead.
over 3.5. Did it cash?
Hell no, it didn't catch.
No, what was it? They got stuck at 2.
Yeah, they're at 2.
Damn.
That 3. No, that 2.
Then the lock of the year, boys.
Colorado over 3.5. Drinking the Colorado Kool-Aid.
What's their
It worked.
record?
5-7,
Nah, that was
Colorado's
four
won 5
games.
games.
Four games.
4-8.
They did what I needed them to do.
4 games is all you needed. All right, Arkansas Razorbacks. I had them 6.5. What'd they end up with?
4.
Mhm.
No, they ended up
Yeah.
with 5.
Are
They
you
were
sure?
terrible this year.
I think they.
I think they're 4, Bubba.
I don't know. They were bad.
4 and 7.
There's a lot of one-score games, man.
We were so biased on
When
all
did they
of this.
play? They won 4 games.
Wow.
Yeah, that sucks.
Hot pick.
Iowa Hawkeyes over 8.5. Easy.
Sure.
They got 10. They got 10. They should have had 11.
Yeah.
They should have had 11.
Yeah.
Ole Miss under 7.5.
That's
that was
blasphemous.
bad. That was very
Lane
bad.
train.
Yeah, that was Hater Logan coming out.
I'm on the top of the leaderboard for regular season win totals too. What about that? How about that shit?
2-1. Everybody else 1-2. Carson 0-3.
That's a good trend.
Yeah, that was fun.
Sounds right. Yeah.
Did y'all put a lot on those?
No.
I put 20 on Tennessee. I put $20 on Tennessee.
He put $20 on Tennessee.
They
Yeah.
cashed. I had like 40
That's how
on
much
Arkansas.
that's how much
You
I
had
I
what?
had like 40 on Arkansas.
That's how much I hate Tennessee. It's like I wanted them to fail, and they did.
Also,
I can't believe you didn't do that.
just for the well, I was debating on Tennessee or Ole Miss, and then I picked Ole Miss. I picked the wrong one. Hater Logan was
I'm still hoping my
bad.
Bama future cashes for. the
I don't
chip.
get. I still haven't caught your beef with Ole Miss yet. That's
Yeah, why do you hate Ole
Jackson
Miss?
Dart for sure.
I don't like I don't like any quarterback they've ever had in their history.
You're so stained.
They're
for
He
Sunshine
is,
and
he
Chad
is.
Kelly.
not Sunshine.
Sunshine was Clemson.
Dumbass.
No, we can call what's his name.
Bo Wallace.
We can call
Wallace.
him Sunshine.
I'm not
too.
calling him
Yeah.
Sunshine.
He looks
Bo
more
Wallace,
Sunshine
Chad
to me
Kelly,
than
Jackson
Trevor
Dart,
Lawrence.
all dirtbags.
Yeah.
All
Any
dirtbags.
quarterback with blonde hair.
Also, they're
And
just
Chad Kelly.
they're overconfident and over arrogant for a team that
Dude,
is
they're from Mississippi.
They're
Well,
consistent
they
to go 9-3 or 10-2 though.
Yeah.
they're
the last
really
few
not
years.
the past few years. Yeah,
With Lane, yeah.
but they've never won anything, and they act
That's all
like
they're
they
good
have.
for. And they always hype
They beat
up
Bama twice. That's their literal
They-
biggest accomplishment.
Hugh
A
Freeze.
couple
beat-
baseball or a baseball.
I
national
don't ca-
championship.
oh, I don't count
but
that.
I mean that's where their confidence comes from.
Football, they've never played for an SEC championship. Let me say it again. They have never played for an SEC championship. Never made it to it.
Yeah.
Really, never been close to making it.
We
to
still love the egg ball. Okay.
I love the egg ball, but I don't like Ole Miss. I think they're like.
I thought like he had a beef with Lane for a
I
little
thought he
while.
did too.
I mean, I don't like Lane.
I don't think you like heavy
Wow.
offensive guys.
Yeah, I think that's
Getting
pretty
that
much.
vibe.
I think heavy
He
offensive.
loves
minded
offensive
coach.
games. He loves offensive
I
games.
do.
Hates.
I don't like when
Offensive
your coach.
coordinators.
I don't like when your coach is all offense and has no defense and does nothing to fix it, like Lincoln Riley, Lane Kiffin, et cetera.
Lincoln Riley
et
got
cetera.
exposed this year.
I hate when they just don't give a shit about defense because that's what wins you
Yeah,
championships.
you kind of need that, but a lot of California boys don't want to tackle.
And then if you're like Iowa and you take it too far and it's too much defense, like
Yeah.
I don't know. Kiffin
still
to me,
playing with-
Kiffin to me talks crap at the wrong times. He talks
It's-
crap and he immediately doesn't back
that's
it
his
up.
that's his scheme though.
And then he
his-
doesn't
Well,
talk
this is-
crap.
that's
and
how
that's
he's
when
always
plays.
been.
He is
That's
like
how he's
that.
always
He-
been.
yeah, but his talking crap is trolly. It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a-
You and
he's a
him
Twitter
actually
troll.
have a lot in common.
That's why you don't
Yeah,
like
I
him.
kinda
yeah,
like-
yeah, that may be.
He's
it.
a Twitter troll.
If you would show up with messy hair,
That, I mean, that
baby
may
blue
be it.
blazer, red tie, white shirt on, looking like Jordan Belfort, got off that helicopter going into his own house that night
And if
at
I was
SEC Media Days.
if I was a
you'd
head
have been
coach,
okay too.
if I was a head coach, I would probably coach a lot like him too. Just going for it on fourth down, like just
Yeah.
dumbass plays.
Yeah.
I'd be very
Flea
similar.
flicker
flickers,
once a game.
There'd be laterals, just
Yeah.
all kinds of silly shit that loses me the game. All right, enough about that. And
that was fun. It was
my
a good
beefs,
season.
Yeah, it was.
Thank you,
It's been
college
the
football.
fastest season of my life.
You got
First
fastest
few
season
weeks,
ever.
it kind of coasted and then it just disappeared.
Yeah, it was over. Yeah, we got free play. Give out.
Ah,
I didn't even thought about that.
we did regular season wins. We can drop that for this week.
I'll give my free play out.
I'm giving mine too.
All right, I'll give mine to Grayson's boss. Shout out, he gave me $300 on the street the other day.
Dude, no way.
Yeah,
I'm
Wait,
giving my
what?
he
free
gave me
play.
$300 the other day. I
You're
told him I was
lying.
going out of town, and I had to
I'm
go
giving
somewhere
my
nice.
free play to him too,
You're
dude.
lying.
What?
Dude, yeah. Gave me $200 for lunch the other day. Told him I was going by myself.
No
of course.
shit.
Yeah, I
I see
swear.
what's going on. I'm giving my free play to him too. He gave me 1,000 because he didn't
Oh my
smile.
God.
Dude,
He said you got that glistening in your teeth. the
you
light
sent
in
him a
your eyes."
glizzy pic, didn't
Yeah,
you?
oh yeah. That's what he
I'm
likes.
going to give my free play to Charlotte C.
low hanging fruit.
Cut the
dude.
mic.
God.
Thank you for all the dinners except tonight and last week. I won't hold it against you.
Man.
What time are we at?
I hope you go hungry for the
37,
rest of the week
38.
after that, you piece of shit.
Yeah, that was
That was low down and dirty.
Let's go Kentucky.
All
That's
right,
a good
let's
woman.
get into some picks, shall we?
Might as well. All right.
Where are we gonna start?
Every
We gotta start
conference.
Friday.
Gotta start Friday, every conference.
Every game.
Can you give me a moment?
I'm a good-hearted
So
woman.
Grayson said that he has picked a conference winner from every single game. So
I have two.
you
I'll
both
give
have?
that at the
Yeah.
end. We'll just go
I thought
through our
that's what we
picks.
were doing. The 5 big
No.
ones and then the 4 small ones.
We can give out advice, but
Let's
I'm going to
give
give
out-
you 5 official.
Let's give out our picks.
As
I was
always.
about to say, we're not doing
For
5
each.
official.
Okay. He's picking all little games except for one. I know it. I feel it in my bones.
Okay.
No, I'm telling you, I'm not taking any
Yeah.
of these.
Friday night, 6:00, New Mexico State at Liberty. Grayson, you're setting about 10.5 here, over and under 55.5. What's your read on the Liberty Flames?
Dude, today, come on.
This is a podcast.
Yeah,
that
we're
requires
not.
words.
We're not trying to listen to you breathe.
I think it's going to go up in flames. I wrote no.
Wrote no.
I wrote no. I circled it. I went back and wrote no.
No. Okay.
Last week hurt.
So no pick.
Last week hurt. No
Give
pick.
Give me New Mexico State.
You're crazy.
I like it. Ride with your guys.
Yeah, I'm going to stay on them.
Ride with your guys. I mean, I hate the pick, but I like the
Yeah,
comp.
well, where am I going to go? Last place? Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Who'd they play a couple weeks ago and they shot him right in the foot?
No, he's
I
just
thought-
got old on
New
last
Mexico
week.
State.
Did
They
they
beat-
They
cash?
beat Auburn and
They
they got
beat
on
Auburn.
the next week. Who'd
And
they
they-
play last week?
They Jacksonville State.
Jacksonville State.
Oh, that's
You're
I thought
New-
Jacksonville State beat them.
No.
No.
I knew
Oh,
not to
Mexico
take
State
Jack
beat 'em
State
outright.
last week.
Oh.
Jack State was up wagon this year. We just didn't acknowledge it. And it was too little, too late.
All right, the real Friday night game, Oregon, Washington. Oregon's favored 9.5, over and under 66.5. I think this is the most disrespectful line that I
It
have
is.
seen.
Are they
I
foreshadowing?
did not take a point spread.
Are they? Well,
I will
took-
take Washington plus
I'll
9.5
take
as
it
my
with you.
lock.
I'll take it official, not lock.
I took,
This is blasphemy.
I'm taking Oregon money line if I can do that. If
You can
that's
do
okay.
that.
Not on the official pick.
Not official. We should.
They're like minus 500.
Yeah, the money lines are screwed this week. Like, there's only, I think, Florida State and Louisville are the closest to being
All
realistic.
right, well,
We said all year we couldn't buy a half a point. We can't take a 9.5
give me
points.
Washington because I'm taking them too. Because I think they're giving.
I just think that's too much.
I think it's too much too. Yeah, that's
I
why
think-
I took Oregon money line. Just
This is showing how much they're high on. Which I know
Oregon.
it's different. No, they are
They
bad.
love it. They love Oregon.
They think they're a completely different team after they got beat by Washington, and they may be, but I don't think they are. I think it's a bullshit.
that was a close game. I think those are the two most in conference. Those are the two.
actually scratch that. I'm taking that off my picks. I can't have that. So
Is
I
somebody
have my
writing it
other
down?
play.
Nobody's got anything. We can.
I'm the only one that's got a
Logan,
y'all Washington.
Logan
New
has a
Mexico
play
State.
on it. He's taking Washington.
Who's writing down the picks?
I'll just try to type them in. Oh, I've got them right here. Wait.
Oh. I think these are very. We watched them play. I think they are very evenly matched. Washington's messed around on some games,
I agree, dude.
Washington's
Why
messed
they're
around on
not
games.
favorited?
but they get up. I mean, I'm okay with Oregon being favored. It's at a neutral site, but favor
Nah.
them 3.
Yeah,
Favor them 3.
yeah.
It's
3.5
disrespectful.
at most.
If you're gonna favor, I'm just gonna say it. If you're gonna favor
Over a touchdown
I'm not taking it.
to a team that beat them.
Carson's scared of Bo Nix, bro.
Scared of bone eggs. I'm not.
I
think
bet
Michael-
on them to win last time, and they cost me.
he's bet on Oregon a lot this year.
I bet on Washington a lot this year,
Did
and
you
they've
get
not
10.5
covered a
on
lot.
New Mexico State?
10.5, yeah.
Yeah,
Who's 10.5?
New Mexico State.
New Mexico State. I just think 9.5 is blasphemy. I did take I got $50 on Washington money line. If you are interested, it pays out great. Just in
$50 on Washington money line.
money line pays out like $150.
You could just sprinkle an all dog parlay this week just
Well,
for
see,
fun.
I think Washington will cover, but I think Oregon will win. That's where I'm at.
Okay, I mean I'm fine with Washington just covering, but I think Washington has a very good chance of winning this game. I don't think it should be
Yeah.
9.5 points. I think it should be under a touchdown.
Saturday at 11 a.m. Central Time.
Oh.
Oklahoma State, what are the Cowboys?
Yeah,
Versus the Longhorns of Texas. We're playing in Jerry's World.
yeah, I think so.
Give me the
Texas
boys,
favored
baby.
14.5. I'll take Texas 14.5.
Give me the boys.
The Cowboys.
Give me the Cowboys as well.
Can I get a 15 anywhere?
No, it's 14.5.
I mean, there's all
This is reverse psychology, guys. I'm not pulling for them. I want to lose this bet.
I almost did that too. I almost just did everything
Make that
Bama
known.
doesn't need.
You're
parlay
taking
it.
Oklahoma State.
You
I'm taking
took,
Oklahoma
you
State,
took the
yeah.
crown. I want to lose this bet.
Okay.
So
How about wait, both y'all on Texas?
No,
I'm on
No,
Texas.
I'm on
they're on the
Oklahoma
Cowboys.
State.
I'm on Oklahoma State.
I've been on that side of history. It feels
I mean,
good.
Cowboys. I mean, they're in charge literally of Longhorns.
The Cowboys playing in the Cowboy Stadium. I mean,
against the Longhorns. That's
Is
their
it
jobs,
14 or 14
right?
and a half?
14 and a
Cattle.
half.
14 and a half.
If I can get
Cowboys
the
jobs,
half,
cattle.
I'll take it with you.
Do what now?
What do you want?
Cowboys
Texas?
job.
Yeah, you
Oklahoma
have
State.
to. You have to take the Cowboys.
I took the
I
Cowboys.
told you.
Yeah.
It sounds.
It's in your Cowboys contract.
It's
14
a hell.
and a
Is
half.
anybody locking that? No.
I'm not. No.
No.
This feels wrong taking Texas. Oh my God. We're going to do it.
Miami of Ohio at Toledo. Anybody got to play on this?
This is a
7.5
Shit fest.
Toledo.
it's a shit fest.
I mean, this is Maction, baby. This is what you live for.
This is action.
I know the
You
conference.
know how many times I've been on Toledo and lost this year?
I have
They
several
are
times.
horrible.
Yeah, they're favored 7.5.
They're not a bad team, but they're horrible at the same time. We gotta check our time. Give me a second.
No play on it?
No, thank you.
In love with a good time, man.
We're at 44. We're still good.
All right. Boise State at UNLV. UNLV's favored, or getting 2.5.
Who's taking the Broncos?
I got a side play on UNLV.
You're
If y'all don't
taking
have an official
UNLV?
play. Yeah. I think money line too. I think
Side
I'm just gonna
play?
take money line.
Wow.
You got an official pick?
No.
I would side
UNLV,
pick that UNLV too.
Yeah.
I almost liked Boise State, but I did. It's
UNLV is insane against the spread.
It's at Las Vegas. Boise's a good team. They're
Yeah, they
just
are.
they're sneaky good. They're like really good against the spread this year, but I'm not sure what.
All right. SMU at Tulane, or I don't think it's at Tulane. Where's that game played?
They're
Sunbelt.
not good to spread.
Not
Jesus,
Sunbelt.
take that back.
Is it not New Orleans?
Where is that game?
Give me a second.
Mobile.
No, it says
No,
New
it's,
Orleans.
It's at Tulane.
It is in New
New
Orleans. No,
Orleans?
it's in the Superdome.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, yeah. Well, it just says at Tulane. It don't say neutral side. So
Give me Tulane. Can I get the 3.5 or no?
where is that on the funky thing?
The funky Hard Rock. There's
I like that.
fours.
I'm
Well,
gonna take
If you're gonna do
Tulane
that
too.
there, well, I don't know.
I'll just take the 4. I'll take the 4.
I'll take Tulane and the over.
Okay.
You want 2 bets on that?
Yep.
What's the over?
You're gonna watch. You're gonna watch all that?
I'm gonna have to.
It's on the same time as Georgia Bama.
Oh, well, I'll just spread check it. We got 2 TVs.
So you're Tulane, and what's the spread?
Mine's 4. Over under. You taking the over?
Yep.
47 on DraftKings.
I like that. Over 47. Damn, Carson.
How many picks do you have, fucker?
He needs one more and he's done.
Not you. You.
3, 2, 2.
Who were they?
I mean, I got
I got Washington and Texas.
3.
Okay.
I got 3.
You got 3.
I still got 4, right?
Yeah, Jacob's about to go pound down.
Yep. Here it is. Georgia Bama. Bama plus. There's a 6.5 out there on FanDuel now.
I wish there was a 7.
54.5. 54.5. Over and under.
I think
I'm
this is
taking the
gonna-
54 and a half.
I can get you that.
over.
I'm taking the 54 and a half over.
Should I patty back you and go with that? I won't. But
You don't think it'd
it's
be a
good bet.
defensive ball game?
Over 54.5. It's a good spread.
No.
Anybody else on Bama?
Crickets. Oh, this sucks.
I think.
We're all scared of it.
Well, I think I'm gonna take it.
You are? Taking Bama plus 6.5?
You know what?
Double down here.
Go crazy.
I've only
Go
got a
crazy.
few more games, and I know where
I've
I'm
already
headed.
got mine.
Then I'll do a weird route. I'll go under 54.5. Is that? Can I change that over under to give me some advantage there?
Yeah, there is a. I thought there was.
He can go to 55, can he?
We could get the 55.5.
There's the 55.5, yeah, at
Let's
MGM.
double down.
Wait, perfect. Can I have that?
Yeah, 55.5.
Let's
yeah.
have some fun.
Dude, if they fucking get the 55
That'd be insane.
and sit, what would it have to be? What would it have to be? Somebody do the math.
Quick math. 25-30. God, that's a scoregami, I
That's
think.
all hard to get.
How do you get to 25? You go to 22. You gotta get
28.
a safety, right?
I
That's funky numbers.
mean, you do like.
You can miss some extra points or something, right? That's 3 missed extra points. No, 24. Somebody do this.
24-31.
This has got to be a scoregami. Okay.
26
think
to
through this.
28. Would that be it?
Over 55 and a
No.
half, Jacobs. Wait, I'm under that. You're over that.
27 to
Oh, we're idiots.
20.
This is why we're
Yeah, I'm just going to shut the
degenerate.
fuck up.
Degenerate.
Dude,
game.
I really can't do it right now.
All right. So nothing else on the Georgia Bama game?
Nah.
Keep it.
I mean, I want to take Bama just being a homer, but
I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
You both. Good job.
yeah.
We'll take care of the dirty work. Don't worry.
App State at Troy. Somebody gave me a hot tip saying App State money line earlier this week.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take it 6.5. App State. Fuck Troy. Sorry, Stidham.
Where's it being played at?
It is.
Give me
big.
Troy minus 6.5.
It's at Troy.
It's at Troy.
Veterans.
Give me Troy
They
minus
haven't
6.5.
played since the Hail Mary ball last year.
Yeah, Troy revenge game.
Yeah,
It is
a
revenge
revenge game.
So me versus you right here.
I want to have some fun.
Sun Belt.
Let's have some fun. This
Welcome
week.
to the Fun Belt, baby.
Me versus
Troy.
me.
What's it?
JMU should be in this game. Not
They got
App
a
State.
bowl. You know they got a bowl.
They did because
Look at that.
there's
Give
so
me
many
No
games.
way.
Because there's so many teams that weren't bowl eligible. JMU got a bowl.
Oh my gosh.
What a scheme by them.
I do like it. I hope
bad
they're in
guys.
the. What if they're in the New Year's Six?
No, they can't be.
Dude,
be
looking at
crazy.
this slate,
It'd be
this
crazy.
is hideous. But I love it at the same time. Jacob, we gotta get
Did you get me
busy.
down on Troy?
Gotcha.
Louisville at Florida State. Florida State favored 2.5 over under 48.5.
Give me
Lock
the
it in.
Cardinals.
Lock it in 2.5. Plus 2.5.
Both of you are on Louisville.
Yeah, sorry, Jacob.
I'm okay with it.
That was gonna be my lot, but I don't want to make the same as your lot.
It don't matter.
So all three of y'all are on Louisville.
If you don't want me to have the same lock, I'll take the over.
As your lock,
I mean, if you don't want to
don't lock that.
bleach it,
I don't like that.
Okay.
All right.
Just take it. Just
all right,
take
I'm
it.
locking Louisville too.
Okay.
Okay. Give me the under. 48.5.
I do
Louisville
like
puts
that.
up
That's a
points,
very good.
man.
Under 48.5.
They're plus 2.5.
I will
Correct.
side bet that over.
Take it. Take it.
Louisville puts up points.
Take it. Take the
I,
over.
I side bet it.
Take the over.
Louisville
So we're
over
all
what,
three
brother?
on Louisville. We're
We're
all
all
three.
three.
Oh,
That's
we
gonna
need to
bite- that's
change
gonna-
that.
We can
It's
do
gonna
three.
bite
No,
us
we
right
need
in
to
the
change
dick.
We can
that.
do 3. Hey,
I'm
take
not.
Florida State. You can't.
You want me to? I'm out of picks.
I don't like their backup.
Louisville over what?
Under
Under
48.5.
Ooh. I think these guys know numbers at this point in the year. I think they know where these spreads are supposed to be. Except this one. Who's it going to be, Jacob?
Michigan at Iowa. I'm just kidding. It's not at Iowa. I'm just used to it now. 23.5 over and under 36 to 34.5.
Doubling down here.
Okay.
I knew I was about to say you have 2 picks.
Michigan with the points
Minus 23
Minus 23.
and the
Yeah.
over
God, you're going to push this.
over
35,
34.5.
34 and a half.
Damn, I thought he was going to double push this shit. But 34.5, that's good.
That's
Yeah,
doable,
there's
yeah.
one on FanDuel.
I think it's going to be 35-3.
So, yeah.
We're done.
We're done.
Let's go home.
What was your lot, Logan?
Washington was not.
Hey, I don't have. Did I? What's my lot? I don't have a lot.
You
do I?
didn't lock. What do you feel best
Oh.
in? Don't do Louisville.
I'm not doing Louisville.
And don't do...
The Michigan over. Iowa over. Iowa over.
You want me to put it down? You want me to do it?
Teach Grayson how to take an Iowa
Give me the over.
You're doing it.
Yeah, I am gonna do it.
Oh,
Just
shit.
to kick you right in the dick. It's not gonna hit.
All right, now, all right, realistically, what's the final score of that game? 20-0?
I'm going
21-0.
I'm going 20.
I have a
No,
side play on
20
that.
going
one here.
20-0. I'm gonna
20,
go.
27-3.
I'm gonna go prop bet, and I'm gonna go 3 blocked field goals.
Nope.
Extra points.
I have a side bet. Iowa team total over 6.5.
That's nuts.
A touchdown.
I'm writing that down just for the
I'm
spot.
going with Iowa scoring.
Give me
a
6.
touchdown.
Give me 6 picks.
I'm
I'll
going.
Take that.
I'm going at
Give me
least.
7. I'll take Florida State.
I'm probably going 42.
Let me load up here.
I'm probably going 42-10.
You're keeping a machine gun with a 5-minute clip.
Who
I need
all-
more. I need
Who
more
all
ammo.
took Washington other than you? Y'all three, y'all.
I didn't fuck with Washington.
I didn't either.
I think I just took him.
I wasn't going to.
So
When you said Washington and I couldn't get money line Oregon, which I had a feeling I wasn't gonna be able to.
yeah, they're.
I went and just was like, yeah, I need to double dip on Michigan.
Yeah, they're minus 380.
Yeah.
All right. I guess you can kind of go with your picks here, whatever. Go through every conference. Who's winning them? Hey, time?
We're going to be out of time. How much time we got?
50. We're on 53. And my laptop needs to be plugged up.
Well, let's just go over what we got. Let's just go over our picks, our 5 picks.
Needs to be plugged up like now.
Who
I got-
topped him? Did you top him?
I got mine. He topped him. Washington plus 9.5 as my lock. Troy minus 6.5. Louisville, FSU under 48.5 maybe. Tulane minus 4. Oklahoma State plus 14.5. Carson, what'd you have?
I have New Mexico State on Friday at dogs 10.5. Oklahoma State another dog 14.5. First and only favorite I believe is Tulane minus. Was it -4 or -3.5?
4.
Got the over at 47. Is that what you got me? 47, I believe. And last is lock Louisville dog 2.5. A lot of dogs.
Dog week.
It's a fun week of football.
I hope it's every dog.
Dude, I hope
but
that.
the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
That's what I hope.
Yeah.
Start out Washington plus 9.5. Saturday morning, Texas minus 14.5. Roll into the Bama under 55.5. Hoping for 55. App State plus 6.5. That one could get rocky. And my lock of the week is Louisville plus 2.5.
You said you had a Bama under?
Yeah.
So y'all are.
No.
It's a cheat
We
code.
can meet in the middle.
It's a cheat
Oh,
code.
okay.
Do you need this?
Jacob?
I got Oklahoma State plus 14.5. Alabama over 54.5 points against Georgia. Then I have Louisville plus 2.5 points against Florida State. Then I'm doubling down on Michigan, taking them at minus 23. I'm also locking in the over there at 34.5.
Overlock. That's 2 weeks in a row we've locked an Iowa
It's
over.
disgusting. Get ready. Bring
So
your
we've
hard
got an
hat.
over and 2 dogs.
I have a
We practically have 3 dogs.
I have a quick
It's gonna be a hell of a parlay.
Yeah.
comment we can make.
Go ahead.
Should we just change the beer to buy the beer just to Bama money line?
I'm down if you're down.
Should we just put that out? Just buy the beer, Bama money line plus
God, I don't really want to, man.
185.
Oh,
it's,
I
it's
think-
not plus a lot.
I think we've
but
got a good value on this one though. Like, a 10 would win you how much on this one? I mean, something light.
18.5.
Well, we got 2 dogs.
Let's all put 100 on it. Win 185 or 100.
We're gonna be
$85.
one
We're gonna be
mixed
fucked.
emotion crew at my house that day.
You got some Georgia fans coming?
No, I'm saying we're gonna be riding a wave of emotions.
I'll scrap. If
Right.
I come
You're
to
the
your
one with a
house-
Georgia fan in your family.
I told
sir.
him he's not welcome.
You
No,
threw,
you didn't.
you threw the sign away.
You did.
What sign?
You threw the sign away.
What sign?
The sign.
Did you see, dude? He could have got a performance for that.
What
He-
sign?
No, hold on. He just went. You threw the sign.
What sign?
Dude, what
The Bud Light sign.
Oh yeah, that's because
Dude, that
they was
is
gay,
been
but now
gone.
they're
It's
not gay
been
no
gone.
more.
Yeah, and now we're gonna lose because of that.
Why?
Do you not remember the power
Oh,
behind
yeah,
that
yeah,
sign?
What's oh
We
We
won
should
the SEC
watch it. We should
championship
watch
with
it
that
in my
sign.
living room with the sign against the wall like
The
we did.
sign's
Exact.
in the garbage.
Do you remember what you had on that day? Did we take a picture?
I just know Logan was.
Then what the hell does it matter
Logan
if the
was
sign's
real
there or
drunk.
not?
Yeah.
Everybody was
It
very
marks one
drunk.
of Logan's worst days of his life.
Me and Logan
I think.
were out there yelling at the TV
Yeah.
at Alabama playing
Except this
Gonzaga
time.
basketball.
Best
Except this time, you're going to Tennessee to put all that money on the FanDuel or whatever that betting
Tough
program
trip
is,
to Tennessee.
and we're going to win this $15,000. And we're going to repay.
It was, dude. I felt like such a dad that night. If I could,
Gonzaga got that ass whooped.
yeah,
too.
they did.
You're gonna go get that $15,000, and you're gonna pay us back for doing this bullshit with you this year. It's been fun.
All right,
Oh.
that wraps up our show.
We're the Four Verts Podcast, and we're coming for that ass.